Let's talk a little bit about our weekend coming up.
Right.
That happens. This is the 40th annual, by the way.
Yes, it is. It's and forgive me for looking at my sheet here, because there's 10 different things going on the Agate Days weekend, which is July 18th and 19th this year, 2009, and a lot of people don't realize that this is probably one of the largest gem and mineral shows in the state of Minnesota.
Okay.
And it is organized, the Gem and Mineral Show, which goes on both Saturday and Sunday, all day during the daylight hours, is run by the Carleton County Gem and Mineral Club.
Okay.
And what a group of troopers there, putting that together, organizing it, and they've got people from all over the country who come to this event to show their wares, mostly agates, but also fossils and other type things. In the school there, at the high school here in Minnesota, in Moose Lake, entry is free. They even have door prizes, and what amazing stuff they have out there. Outside of the school, there's also vendors out there too. So we've got that going on both days, Saturday and Sunday. Arts in the Park is happening half a block down in the city park, a wonderful arts event going on that weekend. We have, of course, the Clark Olson Agate Stampede on Saturday, which we hope never becomes the Agate Melee.
It's been close a couple of years.
Yes, it has. And of course, we always want people to have good behavior and patience till that cannon goes off at 2 o'clock. And then we drop the ropes and people are allowed to go in. What happens is right up here in Main Street, right by the newspaper here, they will take a dump truck and dump a mixture of gravel salted with agates and coins. And when that cannon goes off, people are in there finding all sorts of treats.
I've always thought about grabbing a little bit of the gravel because I've got a few holes in my driveway. To me, it's got some real value.
Exactly. Well, and speaking of value, I know that some people can get very excited about going away with that agate. Mm-hmm. And if they didn't have that agate because they've got that expectation, then they feel like they lost out. And although I've never seen anybody go away from the Agate Stampede without an agate, what we've thought of this last 2 years was to try and make it a much more positive event no matter what you find. And one of the things that we've done then is put together a little PowerPoint slideshow to talk about the geology of the area, the major types of rocks that might be represented in the gravel out there on the street, so that no matter what they find there, they might find an agate, and we certainly hope everyone goes home with one of those, but they might find a piece of schist, which has got wonderful shiny reflectivity on it, or a piece of gneiss, which one of the oldest rocks in the world, or top of a lava flow with those gas bubbles in it. And if they get really lucky, you can find a piece of basalt lava with some filled gas bubbles that actually have an agate still in there.
Somewhere in it. Yep.
Then they've got the whole story right there.
Okay. All right. Well, it sounds great. We're going to start things off, I believe, July 18th.
July 18th.
Okay, and then, of course, the Stampede the following day?
Stampede, no, that's
actually
Saturday.
the day. That's
Saturday at 2 o'clock.
I know I'll be there doing the announcing.
Right, and then we'll have the Gem and Slide Show leading up to that from 11 till 1:30. Art in the Park is 9 to 5 that day. And then we've also, Moose Lake Motors has generously donated transportation between parking areas out and around the city, between all the activity areas, both Saturday and Sunday. Moose Lake State Park has got free admission that day
to the Interpretive
Center to see those wonderful, probably one of the best.
I was there yesterday for the first time. I was pretty impressed.
Amazingly impressive exhibit that they have there. And then new this year, Moose Lake Antique Car Show on Sunday from 11 to 3. Steak fry on Saturday from 4 to 7 p.m. by the Moose Lake Volunteer Fire Department. Kiwanis is doing their annual pancake breakfast from 7:30 to 11:30, and then we've got the Boy Scouts out at the Riverside Hockey Arena doing their second annual Pinewood Derby.
Okay.
A lot
So,
going on.
yeah, if somebody comes to town and can't find something to do, that's obviously not our problem. It's maybe theirs.
Well, we'll also have a lot of these posters
Yeah.
out there that not only have the listing of the events and the times, but on the back side of it, there's a map to
Direct everybody to where the events are.
and a map showing where local gravel pits are where they can do picking.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Because most gravel pits are on private land, and because of liability,
Sure.
landowners don't want people getting hurt on their
Exactly.
land, and
Exactly.
yet some have opened the pits up for that weekend, and so those are marked on the map.
Craig Prudhomme, it sounds like another exciting Agate's weekend and something I've certainly looked forward to on a yearly basis. Thanks, and we wish you a lot of success with it
You're
this year.
welcome. I
Thank you.
appreciate it, and we'll see you out there.